have few problems, friends. So just read out the problem. Profit to sales is 2%. Okay, so what were your sales? Profit is 2% as compared to sales, and the amount of profit, let's say 5 lakhs. Then what is the amount of sales? To compute amount of sale, we need to first compute net profit ratio. Okay, so net profit ratio is equal to net profit divided by sales, because the question is different, we will cross multiply it. Net profit ratio is equal to net profit divided by sales multiplied by 100. So 2% is there, am I correct? So 5 as your amount of profit, that is 5 divided by sales multiplied by 100. So you just cross multiply, you will get your sales as INR 250 lakhs as your amount of sale. Next problem we will see here is, a company has a net worth of 5 lakhs, that is INR 5 lakhs. The term liabilities as INR 10 lakhs, fixed assets as INR 16 lakhs, and your current assets as INR 25 lakhs. So the company is having all these. What a company is lacking or not having, that is your intangible assets company is not having. There is no intangible assets or other non-current assets. So we need to calculate here is net working capital, that is NWC. So friends, to calculate net working capital, we have just studied current assets minus current liabilities. So current liabilities is missing here. We will calculate that current liabilities first, then we will do current assets minus current liabilities. So first calculate total assets. What is total assets here? Intangible is not given. So fixed assets is 16 and current assets is 25. You will get as INR 41 lakhs as your total assets. Total liabilities, net worth is given 5 lakhs. Term liabilities, long term liabilities 10 lakhs. 5 plus 10 you will get at 15. Plus your current liabilities is missing. So current liability is equal to total assets 41. Balance sheet is tallying. Liabilities is equal to assets. Assets is 41. Liabilities is 15. So 41 minus 15 you will get as 26 lakhs. 26 lakhs as your current liabilities. So now as we have found out the liabilities, current liabilities as 26 lakhs. Therefore the net working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. You will get as current assets as 25 minus your current liabilities as your 26 lakhs. You will get as negative, that is minus 1 lakh as your net working capital. Next problem we will see here is, the current ratio of a business is 1:1. What will be the net working capital? So net working capital is your current assets minus current liabilities. As the current ratio of a concern is 1:1, that means same is equal to is there, same current assets, same current liabilities. So in this case it suggests that the current assets is equal to current liabilities, hence then the net working capital would be nil. Next question is, suppose the current ratio is 4:1. Okay, suppose current ratio 4:1, net working capital 30,000, amount of current assets, we need to compute amount of current assets. So 4x, we will just multiply the max here, apply here max. 4x minus 1x is equal to net working capital, that is 30,000. By 4x minus 1x is current assets minus current liabilities is equal to 30,000. No? So your current assets is 4x minus 1x is equal to 30,000. We will find out the x. Therefore x is equal to 4x minus 1x, 3x is equal to 30,000. 30,000 divided by 3 you will get as 10,000 as your x. That is current liabilities is rupees 10,000 or INR 10,000. Hence current assets would be 4x. So 4 into 10,000 is equal to 40,000. Your next problem is, the amount of term loan installment is INR 10,000 per month. Monthly average interest on term loan is INR 5,000. If the amount of depreciation, that is reduction in the value of asset, depreciation is INR 30,000 per annum and profit after tax is INR 2,70,000, what would be the DSCR, debt service coverage ratio? Friends, to calculate debt service coverage ratio, here is the formula. Profit after tax plus depreciation plus annual installment. Okay, divided by your annual installment plus your annual installment. Okay, so we will just see here profit after tax. What is your profit after tax, friends? It's 2,70,000. Here is given in the last 2,70,000 plus your depreciation. Depreciation per annum is 30,000 plus your annual installment. Annual term loan installment is your 60,000 here is there, friend. 60,000. That is average interest on term loan 5,000. 5,000 multiplied by 12 months. So 5,000 into 12 you will get as 60,000. In the numerator you will just add it, 2,70,000 plus 30,000 plus 60,000 divided by your annual installment, that is annual interest installment 60,000 plus your annual installment, that is 12,000, sorry 1,20,000, that is 10,000 per month for 12 months. So 10,000 multiplied by 12 you will get as 1,20,000. So in the numerator 3,60,000 divided by 1,80,000, in the denominator you will get the answer debt service coverage ratio as 2. Then the new problem here is total liabilities of a firm is INR 100 lakhs. Total liabilities is 100 lakhs. The current ratio is 1.5:1. If fixed assets and other non-current assets are to be tuned of INR 70 lakhs and debt equity ratio being 3:1, what would be the long-term liabilities? Okay. So friends, they are here, the question is long-term liabilities. What is the long-term liabilities? So here we can easily arrive at the amount of current asset being 30 lakhs. Why 30 lakhs? Because see, here 100, that is 100 lakhs minus 70 lakhs. 100 is your total liability and your current ratio is your 1.5:1. Your fixed assets and non-current assets is 70. So 100 minus your 70, balance you will get as 30 lakhs, because always remember in the balance sheet liabilities is equal to asset side. Just apply the concept here. The total liabilities is 100 lakhs. In asset side, fixed assets and non-current assets is 70. The remaining should be your current assets. That is 30 lakhs should be there. So we can arrive at the conclusion the current assets amount is INR 30 lakhs. If the current ratio is 1.5:1, then your current liabilities works out to be INR 20 lakhs. Just cross multiply, you will get the answer, which means that the aggregate of net worth and long term liabilities would be 80 lakhs. If the question here is, if the debt equity ratio 3:1, then the debt works out to be rupees 60 lakhs and the equity works out to be 20 lakhs. Just multiply 20 into 1 20, 20 into 3 60. Therefore the long term liabilities would be rupees 60 lakhs. Next problem, the current ratio, let's say here is 1.2:1. The total of balance sheet being rupees 22 lakhs. The amount of fixed assets plus non-current assets is INR 10 lakhs. What would be the current liabilities? So friend, it can also be arrived the conclusion of current liabilities. The answer, like when total assets, your entire total assets, your total balance sheet is 22 lakhs. Okay, then your current assets would be 22 minus your fixed assets and your non-current assets, that is 10 lakhs. So you will get as 12 lakhs, INR 12 lakhs. Thus we can easily arrive at the current liabilities figure, which should be rupees 10 lakh or INR 10 lakhs.